Ski Television is sponsored by Columbia, Omni-Heat Electric, warmth at the touch of a button. Miele, making premium German appliances since 1899. And by sportinglife.ca, your lifestyle store.
Hi everybody and welcome to Ski Television, our last show of the season. I'm Chris Robinson. When you think about skiing in Europe, rarely do you think of the British Isles, so it may surprise you that our destination this week is Scotland. Edith Rosa experiences Scottish culture, and she has 3 unique skiing experiences, one on snow, one on plastic, and one indoors. You won't want to miss that. May the force be with you. Josh Foster is back with his final ski tip of the season. This week he talks about the forces throughout the turn and how to use them towards better skiing. Then it's time for the Alpine Report. Brian Stemmel will join me for one last time, and we'll reflect on some of the great performances on the World Cup for the 2012 season. FIS World Cup freestyle skiing comes your way one more time. But before that, it's time to go to Scotland, and here's Edith Rosa.
Hey everybody, I'm Edith McRozsa, and this week I'm in Scotland to discover the many different ways that you can slide down slopes in this fine land. And by the end of the show, I hope you'll agree with me that skiing in Scotland is not crap.
We're starting our visit at CairnGorm Mountain. Located in Cairngorms National Park, it's Scotland's highest and best-known ski area, offering a variety of terrain for beginners to experts. CairnGorm's first chairlift was installed in 1961, and since then the facilities have increased to 12 lifts and a funicular that service over 30 kilometers of runs. Backcountry touring, sledging, cross-country skiing, and hiking are just a few of the other activities you may also choose to enjoy on a trip to CairnGorm Mountain.
My adventures begin here in the Scottish Highlands, a 2.5-hour drive from either Edinburgh or Glasgow at CairnGorm Mountain. Yeah, well, you wouldn't expect to find this here, a Swiss-built funicular that brings skiers 1.8 kilometers up to the top station. I suspect there's going to be a lot of interesting things to check out here. Let's go discover them.
Skiing first started here in the early 1960s, and it was actually a group of local landowners and businessmen that recognised the potential, and they found the money and secured the land to install our first chairlift. And a lot of the skills that were used to build that first chairlift came from the shipbuilding yards of Glasgow and Clydeside, and so we had a very talented group of engineers and very creative who put in our first lift systems. So we now have a total of 11 lifts, a total of 584 hectares of skiing, and March runs 32 kilometres. All the skiing's above the tree line here, so very open, very exposed. And one of the features are our snow fences. And the snow fences are part of our snow management system. We have groomers, but our climatic conditions are not suitable for artificial snowmaking. So snow fencing is really important, and we've got over 25 kilometres of the stuff on the mountain, and it's really important to our snow management. We're Scotland's 6th highest mountain, and we sit right in the central Highlands of Scotland in the CairnGorms National Park. The mountain takes its name after the range that we're located in, and the ski area is located in 584 hectares on the northern slopes of CairnGorm. Skiing takes place in 2 separate gullies. We have a total of 11 lifts, and we receive, on a good season, between 100 and 140,000 skier visits a year.
Hey, nice skiing. I'm good. Hey, this is my friend Bruce. He grew up here in Scotland and now lives in Canada. Now, Bruce, it really is true here in Scotland that if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes and it's going to change.
That's right, although in Scotland maybe 10 minutes and then it'll change. But look at it now. It's fantastic.
It is. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, really, with the weather sort of ripping in and out, you Scots are a really hardy group of people.
Well, we do specialise in skiing in every condition, whether it's misty, rainy, windy or big blue like today, at the moment anyway, you know, we do get used to that.
Right. And you know, you've helped us to find, despite the fact that there are only a couple days left in the season, you've helped us find some pretty good snow around here.
Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you be amazed by that? And we still have, even when it gets late in the season, something that you can only do in Scotland. Let me show you.
Ah. I was very surprised that the Scots will truly ski on any surface that their skis can slide on. Heather is an indigenous bush that grows on the hillsides. Its branches face downhill and when dry, provide a remarkably smooth and consistent skiing surface.
Well, a bit of everything you get with Scottish skiing. You got spring snow, you got some steep drops, a couple of gullies.
Here was some of that.
And a little bit of heather, just to finish off with too.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel a bit like an honorary Scot with all these great skiing experiences.
Well, almost. You did well in the heather. You get marks for that,
Thank
but you
you.
haven't yet eaten haggis, I don't think.
No, but I think I might have seen one running through the heather.
Have to look quickly to see those.
Coming up, artificial snow, Scottish style.